I'm in front of Big Jim Ludwig's car wash here this evening, 1631 South Haskell. This car wash was built by Ray Ellis and Car Wash Equipment Company. The salesman was Benny Barton. What we're going to do this afternoon is point out a few features of these self-service car washes, the money-making opportunities that they could be. What we like to do is take you around a little tour of these car washes, point out different features of them, that type of thing. First of all, we're going to start out with the vacuum cleaners. Start here with the vacuum cleaners. This particular vacuum cleaner is constructed by Monorail. The chassis of this vacuum cleaner is all stainless steel for long-lasting durability. The top of the vacuum cleaner here has a lighted dome for security for nighttime, that type of thing. If you'll follow me right over here, the hose is a high-quality plastic hose for long-lasting ability with your nozzle for easy use. All of the vacuums, all the vacuums come equipped with a built-in safe. The money comes in and falls right into a floor safe installed in the brick down here. Also, on this side, pull this 3 or 4 times for easy cleaning capabilities. All the vacuum cleaners, Car Wash Equipment Company build, come encased in a brick structure with built-in trash machine. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have now moved into one of the actual car wash bays itself. I want to start out by pointing out the menu over here. It's a color-coded menu. What I mean by this color-coded menu is the instructions on how to operate the car wash, the selections that you need to choose. This is color-coded here, and then over here on the actual selection area, we have a rotary knob, and you turn that for things like your tire and engine cleaner, your soap, your foaming brush, your high-pressure soap, your high-pressure rinse. Of course, your turtle wax that we feature here that at Big Jim's Car Wash is an exclusive the Car Wash Equipment Company has. This rotary knob, you just clip it to where you want it set. And it's color-coded with the selection menu over here, so it's very easy to follow instructions. Now, these actual selector boxes are stainless steel as well. It has a solid state timer in there that we'll talk about in a little bit when we get to the equipment room. Place the money here, make the selection, and the equipment comes on automatically. Your money is going to fall down into another safe here that's installed inside this brick column for security purposes. Each bay has the bay here and the actual equipment used in washing the vehicles. First of all, let's start with the wand. The wand's designed, first of all, of course, with a 360-degree swivel boom for easy access all the way around the vehicle. These particular wands are installed with a safety trigger. When you let off of this trigger, a high pressure stops. Of course, the meter is still running, the time is still going. You simply squeeze the trigger and the high pressure starts back up for safety features. This is the actual wand that will be used to wash the vehicles. It goes into a nice stainless steel holster. If you move right over here, you'll notice that, as I mentioned on the rotary dial over there, we also have the foaming brush. You get through with a high pressure wand, you simply walk over to the to the rotary dial, switch it to foaming brush, give it a few seconds, and the foam will start coming out, and you use the foaming brush for your car. Now, of course, most people are going to want to clean the rubber mats. So the car wash also has installed these mat clamps. You just simply push it, put your mat in there and let it go. You can high pressure wash them right here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here is one of the car wash bays actually in operation by one of the littlest car washers in the world. What we've got here is using, of course, the wand, the safety trigger wand. Looks like right now he's applying high pressure soap to the car. What we actually want to show you here is just how one of these things is going to look when it's in operation. As you can see, this little boy here is about, 7 or 8 years old, 9 years old, and he's operating equipment, so it shows you how simple this equipment is to operate. anyone can do it. Let's talk just a second about the actual construction of one of these car washes. Earlier, I pointed out about the safe here in this brick column. Well, this column is solid brick. Now, the Car Wash Equipment Company, when they build these bays, they have four columns along the wall. Most of our competitors are only going to put 2 columns in there. We use 4. As you can see, of course, the material is brick. Each column has a galvanized steel pole down the middle of it for reinforcement purposes. All of the bay walls are double walls. You've got brick on both sides. It's not a single brick wall, it's a double brick wall. Of course, as you can see, the stainless steel type material that's used up here on the top, each bay has its own lighting system. It's very well lit for nighttime washing for security reasons. If you come right down here and try to get a picture right here of the actual pit itself, all the water, soap, dirt, rinse, all that kind of stuff comes here into the pit. Now from there it goes to a central sand trap that's going to take that, filter out the sand, the dirt, and that type of thing before it goes on to the city sewer. Here to the actual drying sheds or drying bays, if you will. Of course, over here was the car wash bays. Folks pull in, wash their car, and then they simply pull back here to one of these drying bays. As you can see, we also have the monorail vacuum cleaners installed back here as well. So, you know, some folks like to vacuum first and then wash, and then some folks like to wash first and then pull back and vacuum and dry. Always back here on our drying sheds, drying bays, we're going to have vendors. This particular vendor happens to be an Armor All vendor. It's all mechanical, there's nothing electric about it. Folks put their money in it, pull a knob, and get their Armor All sponge out of there. Now, we've got several different types of vendors that we can put on car washes. It's just your trade area, your market area demands what type of vendor you have. Everything from Armor All to fragrance machines to towels, to wet towels, to dry towels, to that type of thing. Now, one thing we haven't pointed out about these drying bays is they are also constructed by brick. The columns are solid brick, and also on the drying bays as well as the wash bays, we use cement concrete that's 4 inches thick. There's no asphalt anywhere on this parking lot or on this car wash. Now, if you'll follow me right over here, we're going to take a look at the equipment room. Of course, now also installed on the equipment room, which we'll get to in just a minute, is going to be the dollar bill changer, so folks can come up and get changed, you know, for their currency to get the quarters to operate this equipment. When we get into the equipment room, okay, folks, before we actually move into the equipment room, we're here at Jim Ludwig's Car Wash, as I mentioned earlier, over here on South Haskell. This is one of 2 that he owns and operates. What we're having over here today is a little grand opening. A couple of his grandchildren here have been serving Coke and Dr. Pepper to the people as they come up to wash their cars. We do things like this from time to time to help get a car wash off the ground. Let's move on into the equipment room now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Benny Barton here. This is Mr. Jim Ludwig, owner of Jim's that we've been talking about here this afternoon. This is Jim's second. He has a 7-bay about 2 miles from here over on Martin Luther King Boulevard. Jim, what do you think about these self-service car washes and our equipment here, Car Wash Equipment Company?
I think they make the very best equipment, and they make the very best car washes as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you, Jim. We appreciate that. And wish you continued success. And as soon as you get ready for that third one, let me know.
I'm about ready now. Maybe move over. I want to show the people this bill changer. This is probably one of the better money changers that the car wash system puts out. It's a $1 and a $5 bill changer. I've not seen this fail yet. It's one of the best ones made. I'd like to bring you into the work area, machinery area, and this is the interior. I'd like to show everybody the back side of the money changer. It's highly secured. We have extra braces on the wall, big angle iron, 1.25" braces, and it's welded to the body of the money changer. The inside of the money changer has a burglar alarm attached to it. This particular type of money changer holds around $800 worth of quarters when it's full. Once it's ready to be locked, you push this in, it's automatically locked. There's a special medical lock which cannot have a key made for it. One of the better types of money changers that there are. We have the place secured also with a burglar alarm. It has 4 speakers on the burglar alarm. Different wailing consistency. We have one of the sirens on the inside. We have 3 on the roof of this building. It's been improved. It has consists of 2 deadbolts. It has extra welding on the immediate area of the deadbolt, which increases the security and bracing. We have expanded metal on the outside of this door to prevent people from gouging or entering the room itself. Now, all doors in bar rooms have to have vents on them. That's a state law, a city law, county law of California. This also has expanded metal attached to the outside of the door. By the same token, it's on the inside with metal straps. That is an added security measure. On the roof of this building, this building being 28 foot long, about 16 foot wide, we have 8-foot panels of 5/8-inch rebar, which increases the security from overhead. Some should desire to come through the roof for an entry point to your building. It is highly secured from above. The exhaust fan has 1-inch bars on the outside, and it is also secured with expanded metal. And speaking of the fan in the rear of the building, it's thermostatically controlled. When the temperature increases inside the building, it goes off automatically. The same as the heater, which is in this area. The heater is thermostatically controlled, and when the temperature begins to fall inside, on the outside of the building, the inside heat is picked up, and this comes on automatically. Just like this keeps it warm in the winter, keeps things from freezing. This keeps machinery cool in the summer. You can see that we use cedar wax by Turtle Wax. Comes in 55-gallon drums, and when you buy it in 55-gallon drums, it's more reasonable. That's the reason we buy this in this size container. Now here we have a water conditioner, or water softener, which aids in the wrenching of your car. It virtually keeps them spotless free. This is the water conditioner equipment by Bruner, which is the proper size for a 6-bay car wash. This container here contains warm water, which recirculates through the system at all times. This here is thermostatically controlled, which controls the water in this area. Of all the bays, keeps it controlled here in this area, which it can add to. It is very fast. The recovery is excellent. The speed. This other is just a work area which we have actually some things that it doesn't even belong in a car wash. But nevertheless, I'd like to show you this equipment room and the stainless steel. Everything in here more or less is made out of stainless steel, or it's been zinc galvanized covered. This has the various compartments. This compartment here has a wheel wash, which is about 8 times stronger than the normal soap, which you wash the grease, the motors, then the wheels and tires, whitewall. And this container here, which is about 12 by 18, 14 by 14 I suppose, 14 by 18, is where your dry soap is made into a moisture and thermostatically controlled. Matter of fact, they have a control which is a specific gravity control, which increases the soap content as needed. Then we have some brush control in this area, which feeds your car brushes, which they brush the dirt off the cars with. It's called a pink soap that we use in this one now. You can see it here if this is a color camera we're using. In the left side is the same size compartment, which we have the turtle wax in. Pardon me, it automatically siphons the needed amount of wax, saturates the water, which is sprayed onto the car. And the larger container in the back is the reserve tank, which contains the heated water. We use heated water for the first process and all the soaps. We do have a cold water wrench. We can use cold or hot water wrenches. We use cold, it's a saving. But if we need to, we could go to the warm water wrench by just a flip of a switch. These are our pumps. They're very small, very high pressure pumps. They can develop up to around 1,500 pounds of pressure at the tip of the gun. We use around 1,000 pounds because it protects the paint and the vinyl. This is about all we have here. We do have 6 bays. We have 6 pumps. Each pump is individually goes to that particular unit, that particular bay. The soap in the tire cleaner comes off a different setup. It's not worked on but 40 pounds of pressure opposed to 1,000 pounds pressure, which is all that's needed. These are these are wall controls here. Pardon me, let me get this door open where we can see behind it. These setups are soap and air, which goes to the brush, the foam brush. This particular area on the right side controls the weep control, which is used when the temperature goes down to freezing, which runs water continually through the system, so it will not freeze up. These units are made at the factory itself at Quick Car Wash. They're tested before they're ever delivered and put on the wall. Cover, Quick Car Wash, self-service, car wash equipment company, 4725 Law Road, Dallas, Texas. I like these covers that they put on this new car wash, preferably of the old ones, so they cover and they hinge from the top rather than the side. Inside this mechanism is an accumulator. This accumulates time. Each time you put a quarter in, it accumulates time. Approximately, we'll say 1 minute for each quarter. You can put 15 quarters in, and it accumulates up to that period of time. This is a starting motor, the starting apparatus for this large motor, which turns this small pump at very high speed, which can produce up to 1,500 to 1,600 pounds of pressure at the tip of the gun. Each wire that you see here, it's all color coded. The same wire goes through this service over here on the wall. In this particular car wash, this service is all underground. Quite a lot of engineering goes into this because it's done ahead of time before the building, before the concrete is ever built. It's pulled through in the ground and comes up in the bays. It can go as far as outside the street. Some of the wires pull. The wires pull through here, it's split, it goes to each side of the car wash, each side with the vacuums, and on out to the street, and to the 2 security lights that's out front, which produces quite a lot of light at night. Adequate amount of light. Now you're probably hearing this motor go, and the camera now is quite loud. I noticed something new in this car wash opposed to my old car wash. these tables are built higher off the ground. This permits more easy accessibility to the bottom parts, the working parts of the mechanism, which is quite an advantage other than others that are lower to the ground. The same, back to the color-coded wires. Each one of these wires, same color, will come up in each of the 6 bays. They're all in one conduit, and each one controls a different position of the switches itself over here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed this tour of a quick car wash facility, and we certainly appreciate Mr. Big Jim Ludwig's efforts here. And also, I'd like to point out Jim's experience and knowledge on this system comes from 2 sources. Number one, we have a complete training program when you purchase one of our units from us. And also, Jim's been operating for about 4 years. This is his brand new one, a grand opening. And we're going to have, in just a little while, for the conclusion of this film, Willie Willis and some entertaining music. My cohort for this production has been Bob Barton. We appreciate his efforts. And now, Bob.
Gentlemen, there's a little side note here, a little entertainment this evening. Car Wash Equipment Company and Jim Ludwig are presenting Willie Willis and the Wildcatters.
they just don't have the grandbaby, man. I'm finna play the Madam's favorite number. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Miss Jim, we're gonna play your number. Are you ready? We'll see if they we'll get Mr. and Miss Jim to do their little dance off of this number here, which is one of her favorites. Give another round of applause for them on their new car wash opening here.
Vic Jim's Car Wash. Let's hear it for Vic Jim's Car Wash.
I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. On Blueberry Hill. Where I find you, the moon stood still on Blueberry Hill. 'Cause you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill. Oh, well, oh, and will play the sweet melody. But all the vows we made were never to be. So we apart. You thought of me too. 'Cause you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill. Mr. Jim, have it on that song. That's where it was. Down in old Blueberry Hill. That's where I got my first meal. I had the chicken cup. On Blueberry Hill. 'Cause won't come. Go home night. You're cheating on. Will tell on. When tears come down. Like falling rain, you talk around and call my name, but sleep won't come. The whole night you're cheating on. Will tell on. When tears come down like falling rain, you pass around and call my name, but sleep won't come. The whole day you're cheating on. Will tell on. I went to Mr. Jim and Miss Jim, doggone it. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been handed another important bulletin. If we want to get paid, we have to tell them about the cleaning shops over there. Cleaners over there on Martin Luther King Boulevard. You know where it's at? Well, listen. Why don't y'all go over there if you got some cleaning to be done and alteration, what have you? Go check Mr. Jim's 1 hour cleaners on Martin Luther King Boulevard, a round of applause. Go over there and get yourself cleaned up, my friend. Halloween is over. I know we got a lot more stuff to put in to get cleaned up again. Right? Well, I don't want much. Just want to look.
Back here now. They won't go there. They'll not go there. The bottom line continues with all the hoopla and entertainment. Dropping quarters, the name of the game. You're on. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this quick opportunity once again to tell you, invest in a beautiful situation like you see existing here. The phone number, area code 214. Phone number is area code 214-458-9761 or Texas toll-free 1-800-442-5368. And I'd like to take this brief opportunity to mention Mr. Ray Ellis, owner and president of Car Wash Equipment Company, who, as most owners, is out busy today. He'd like to be here with you, but we would like to thank you for this opportunity to let you view this Bubstein's production Bartow Company film, Big Jim's Quick Car Wash. Thank you.
Guys,